charitable bequests, if you look at the first letter of each word there, you see I spelled out for you, rabbi, rabbi.
I was wondering what
it's not a coincidence, yeah. I'm an attorney, and that's about as good as it gets, sense of humor. All right, so this is the high point, so enjoy it. It's all downhill from here. Just in the first bullet, so some things are a little awkwardly worded, but I'll explain them. So
Poetic license.
First bullet, reminding you that this is revocable. Could be any type of property. Anything that has value, your donor can leave to your shul in their will. So it can be cash, property, real property, meaning real estate, or any kind of personal property, collections, or just cash. The third bullet there, by far the most popular, as I said earlier, these are the foundation of any plan giving program, and it may be the place where you stop with your plan giving program, and that's very respectable. Look, smaller organizations maybe don't have the number of prospects to justify some of the other more sophisticated gifts we're going to talk about. So I don't want you to think that if bequests are the sole type of plan gift that you can encourage and solicit, that you're falling short. That's not the case. Bequest program standing alone is perfectly respectable for lots and lots of organizations.
And Tony, what does a bye-bye lifetime cost?
Well, I didn't get down there yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm going bullet by bullet.
You're still there.
Yeah, I'm at by far the most popular.
Okay.
All right, and they are the most popular type of planned gift. A lot of people start with a charitable bequest, and then they'll do something more sophisticated later on. But this is where not all donors start here, but this is the foundation of a plan giving program. Simple bequest in someone's will, alongside their bequests to their spouse, children, grandchildren, other loved ones. There's a bequest for your shul. Unlikely you'll be told, for every bequest that we know about, the national statistic is there's between another 7 and 8 that you're not told about.
Explain that.
A lot of people won't tell you that they've included you in their will.
Oh, okay.
So for everyone, there's between 7 or 8. That's national. It's not broken down by, education, religion, healthcare, etc. But nationally, another 7 to 8. I'm sure you all have congregants who love you already. You're probably already in some wills. Maybe you know, maybe you don't. But there's a good chance that you're already in some wills. And part of a bequest marketing program is to encourage people to tell you that they've included you. The reason they haven't told you, well, there are a lot of reasons people might not. One of the reasons they might not have told you yet is because you've never asked. It hasn't come up. But if you do start asking, have you included us, there's a good chance that some people will come forward. But there are always the people who will not. Even though you're a part of their will, they find it too private, too personal. They feel that if they tell you, then they lose the chance to change their mind. They don't, of course. Our wills are changeable any moment, anytime we like. But they feel that if they tell you, now they can't change their mind. So for those are some of the reasons people won't tell you. But if you do start asking appropriately for people to reveal it, some will. Please, you had Alan.
Yeah, my question is, given that ratio, if you engage, which we haven't done, in a bequest marketing program, will that ratio stay the same? Meaning that if you can increase the number of bequests, because people know that you're an institution where bequests are possible, can you also increase, is your total number going to increase both on the known bequests and the unknown as well, which would be a double benefit?
Yeah, that statistic, 7 to 8, those are established plan giving programs. So those are organizations nationwide that are already doing plan giving. So that's the...
Got it.
So it may be, for you now, it may be even a worse ratio.
Yes.
If you know of one, there might be another 20.
Correct.
Because you don't have a program. Yeah, but that does come from established programs.
Yeah,
Thank you for your question.
Part of it on the programs and promoting them, at least in your print materials, that you're accepting things. All our educational institutions are out there aggressively. Just, yes, I'd also like to leave something.
Yeah.
Do people lead with that?
Lead with what?
With many of you might have already done this.
Yep.
You can. some do. So, I've seen that. Yeah, you may have done it elsewhere. Now it's time to start thinking of your shul. You've thought of your alma mater, the hospital that gave birth to your, that helped you give birth to your children or grandchildren. Now it's time to think here.
Have you ever seen anyone actually purchase a life insurance policy with the shul as a beneficiary? I mean, as a planned giving strategy?
Not with a shul,
Okay.
but life insurance. We're going to talk about life insurance.
Okay.
Yes, it's coming.